You are watching an Al Bear review. Cue the music. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood review. I don't know, man. This week episode wasn't that bad, man. It really wasn't. We got introduced to. It seemed like Akon gonna be on the show. Akon, one of his many wives. Her name is Trisha Anna. And it comes to find out Trisha Anna and Mickey Monday, they had a fling when her and Akon broke up or whatever. So, you know, they had their thing going on. So that's cool. So we get introduced to her. It's already obvious that she gonna be with she gonna be with it. Mickey Monday was talking about it in this episode. He, found a girlfriend. He loved her. He liked her, etc., etc. And she's just gonna try to insert herself into the whole situation. But I don't even want to talk about that because that's next week. What I want to talk about is the weirdness. How we find out that Mickey was offered a role in Empire. I'm assuming it was the white rapper role. I forget the boy name that actually played the role anyway, but I'm assuming that's the role. And he turned it down because Akon came to him and was like, he gonna blow him up. #1 single, #1 record is gonna happen. So he turned down the role on Empire and nothing happened with Akon. Well, come to find out, just my belief, Akon told him that so he could leave his wife alone. Cause it don't take long to figure out that your wife out here in these streets tricking off. Oh, my bad. One of your many wives, is in these streets out here tricking off, and it to me was just a ploy to, get them two to stop messing around and all that. That's the only thing that makes sense. Like, why would Akon continue to want to work with this guy who was sleeping with one of his wives? Like, that makes zero sense to me, but whatever. So Mickey and Trisha Anna, whatever the girl name, they meet up and she lied to him talking about they had a board meeting because she had an H&R at Akon's record label or whatever, and his name came up and she talking about they put what 25 grand behind Mickey and it just didn't happen, and Akon said he needed to be more patient. Well, if we really being honest, 25 grand in the music industry is just not a ton of money. Like, you're not about to convince me that 25 grand is a lot of money. It is not in the music industry. I just play money to get him to leave you alone. So anyways, that's that. They storyline gonna be interesting to look at because I just didn't imagine Akon being a part of a Love and Hip Hop. Like, I didn't think he was relevant enough. Well, you know what? That's exactly what Love and Hip Hop is. Unrelevant wannabe artist. So I guess Akon fit right in. So anyways, moving on. This episode, Lyrica and Princess, they go look for her a new place to live because she's saying, she fed up with A1 and all the cheating and all of this and all of that. Okay, cool, fine, sis. But we know you ain't going nowhere. And what pissed me off in this scene is the fact that Princess had to put her 2 cents in it, talking about the time when her and Ray was going through it, and she moved out. It took her to move out for Ray to understand what he losing. Like, yada, yada. I don't care. This is not about you, Princess. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I ain't even know Ray J was cheating on you after you had the baby. But now I know because you talking so much. Like, to me, just shut up and just pity her. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't do it for the camera. So, to stay on Lyrica, this episode, K. Michelle was having a conversation with, I believe it was Brittany B. And, or maybe it was just a conversation with herself, her going through this whole IVF process all over again. They want to have another child and all that good stuff. But she want to make up with Lyrical. She felt like her and Lyrical was truly friends and she really want to make up with Lyrical. So, okay, cool, fine, whatever. So she pulls up on Lyrical. Lyrical is warming up or practicing or whatever she doing. And, they kind of hash it out. And Lyrical says she feel like Kay is a genuine friend. And, she genuinely means the apology. And She's sorry for starting a Safari rumor because Kay was like, she didn't realize it was going to take off the way it did. And you know, I'm just saying to myself, boy, I love K Michelle every blue moon. I'm like, only time I love K Michelle is when I'm playing her first album. It's a Rebellious Soul. I believe it's titled. I can listen to that first album any day of the week. But K Michelle, you knew that rumor was gonna take off, and you know, I believe it's true. But nevertheless, it seems that they're gonna mend their little broken friendship, so we ain't got to worry about them two bumping heads, at least not right now. In the show. The beginning of the show was kind of funny. It was a group of guys, Booby, Fizz, a couple other guys from the cast, there's no names. Booby basically tell Fizz that he been looking at April, she been looking good, and if he ain't in there, he want to get in there, which was weird because Fizz acting like, man, go ahead and shoot your shot. We know the game. When you know he ain't got a chance, you tell him to shoot the shot because he gonna miss every single time. Like, April don't want him, April wants Fizz, man, and April has Fizz. So Fizz tell him to go ahead and shoot all the shots you want to see. That's how them light-skinned cats do. Instead of just, they play a nasty game. They know they got this woman tied up, and they tell all these other guys to go holler just so he can get turned down and they can laugh about it. That's exactly what he's doing. But whatever, I'm glad we ain't focused too much on Fizzlet this episode because I can't stand it, man. He about to make me mad just even talking about that scene right there because it was no reason for him to tell that man to go holler at him when everybody know they got something going on. Like, it's just ridiculous. So, moving on, let's talk about Brittany B. Brittany B is trying to make her way onto the show as a regular, which is okay, cool, fine, whatever. She having a conversation with K Michelle at the beach. She tells K Michelle that Blac Chyna wants to work with her. She seems to have a message, some talent, and all this good stuff, and K Michelle goes off. K Michelle just not happy about the fact that Blac Chyna nor any other aspiring artist, R&B artist or whatever wants to start singing R&B, and Kay was just like, she put her heart and soul into her career. She don't like how these tricks just trying to jump on the bandwagon or whatever, Kay. But I will say what Kay's saying has some validity, but not a ton, because that's how people get on. You hop on a wave and you just hope that you can catch it. And that's what Blac Chyna trying to do. So anyways, long story, they started talking about Lyrical because Kay was saying she want to apologize to Lyrical and make up with Lyrical. And Brittany tells Kay that, Lyrical is fake. She phony. She basically was living off of her. She was giving Lyrical handouts, and she pretty much only got money because of her husband. And Lyrical was lying on her, saying that she a groupie, and all this type of stuff. A whole bunch of nonsense, man. You know what I'm saying? Just but like I said, Brittany B is doing what all of these characters do when they get on this show. They try to become a regular, man. So, we'll see how it turns out. Because it does seem like from the previews next week that Brittany B really just want to be Lyrical friend. And I just cannot understand for the life of me why she wants to be Lyrical Anderson friend. But that's just me. So anyway, this episode, we got introduced to Mickey Monday's, his family, his dysfunctional family. It's crazy. His mother and father, they have not been together for like 20 plus years or however long it's been a while, but they still live together. So knowing that lets me know his storyline is going to be crazy, entertaining, and we ain't even got to talk too much about that because your mama and daddy live together after all these years and they are not dating. So we know his storyline is going to be real juicy this season. He's going to become a fan favorite all because his family dysfunctional. So his life is dysfunctional. Last but not least, Moniece, April having singing lessons with Moniece's cousin. Moniece didn't sound bad. She didn't sound great either. And when April got on the mic, April didn't sound April didn't sound decent either, but April was really trying to disguise how horrible singing voice she has, because every note that she hit, she tried to drag it, like add a little fluff to it, like, yeah, whoa, you know what I'm saying? The guy was just like, hit it, like, ooh, and she couldn't hit it. She had to do a little, ooh. I was just like, this tour is must-see TV, guy. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to pay my money to see them two in person. But, like I said, Moniece wasn't that bad. It wasn't good, but you can work with that. You can add a little tuning and all that type stuff. But yeah, whoop-de-whoop. So anywho, Brittany B comes in, and Brittany already can't stand April, because like you sleeping with your ex business. I don't even know who we would consider a little fizzly at this point. Like former group member, like it's just weird. So that when she came in, the vibes was definitely thrown off, and she hit a few notes just to show them hoes she can doggone carry a note, which you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I don't like April, but I don't like her energy, because they was having a conversation, because Brittany asked how's this tour gonna work, and it seemed like Moniece about to go there, but she was just like, her issue was never with April. It was with her baby daddy for not being truthful, hiding things from him. But Moniece got a plan. I cannot wait for it to unfold. And yeah, that's that. But back to this whole lyrical situation with Kay. Beyonce just done ruined it for any type of cheating promotion that you could use to sell a record, because she immediately gave the production company the rights, the permissions. They probably the first one that heard that record that she was singing in that scene that she was practicing when K. Michelle came to her and was talking about A1 cheating. It is crazy. Like, she's definitely trying to get that one hit off of her pain, which, hey, can't knock a hustler. You know what I'm saying? You cannot knock a hustler. But I will say, earlier in the episode, A1 was talking about he want to make things right. He want his family. He want his son to grow up with his father in the house. And I just think that's a whole bunch of baloney. Just for the simple fact, it's just like, that's not enough to make you do right. Just saying that you want your son to grow up in the house with his father and his mother, that's not enough to make you do right as a man. And same thing with lyrical. It's not enough. You still have to have genuine love and respect for your partner. Like, it cannot just be solely about the kids, because they understand what energy y'all will be giving off to each other. So that's a bad look, in my opinion. And I just don't think he want to be with her. He just tired. I do think he tired of taking her through the tabloid gossip columns and all of that, which is why he continuously claim he's gonna try to do better. But we know he just don't want, like, it's okay, like, it's best for them to just split and just co-parent the child young enough to where that'll be normal for the child. The boy named Ocean anyways. Hell, the Ocean run miles and miles and thousands of miles away from each other. So he gonna always be connected to home, no matter how far y'all stay apart. He just, get in the ocean and go. I'm just playing. I don't even know why I said that bad joke. But yeah, man, it's just, I don't know. The sincerity, there's none. He's tired of being with her, but I do believe he's tired of dragging her through all these gossip columns. But it's only one way to fix that, and I think he knows to be faithful and do right by his woman. But it's safe to say it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. But anyways, that's all I have. If I miss anything, guys, leave me a comment down below. I'm really just excited to get into Mickey Monday and Trisha Ann Akon storyline, truth be told, because I forgot about that old whole Zell and Paris pulled up the Brittany B's mixer, and it just went left. You know what I'm saying? It just went left, and we ain't gonna even talk about that, because Paris, you can tell she on the show for the check, because you seen the previews next week. Ray J lost dog Bugatti got stolen and ran away, and he offered $20K, and she acting like a broke TV personality that's running to find the dog for $20,000. $20,000. If you got money, $20,000 ain't nothing. But whatever. So, anyways, we ain't gonna even talk about that. But that's pretty much it. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Everybody, be sure to like, comment, and share. I'm out of here. Peace.